Hi D1. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the zones of regulation. And since this is our first lesson, we are going to look at the different zones. So our big question is, what are the zones? Before we begin, we need to know what our jobs are as scholars for this lesson. So we have our SWABOT. Students will be able to describe each zone color, recite emotions for each zone color, as well as recognize facial expressions. So you'll be able to tell me what the different zone colors are, you'll be able to tell me different emotions for each zone color, and you'll be able to look at facial expressions, examples of facial expressions, to help you determine which zone a person would be in. And to help us out, we are going to have my little Bitmoji. Here she is. She's going to be helping us out determine which facial expressions will be under which zone. So our first zone we are going to be talking about is the blue zone. And with the blue zone, we are going to see these emotions. So we will see sad, depressed, tired, sleepy, bored, sick, not feeling well, and moving slowly. So with sad, we might see somebody with tears, a frown on their face, their eyes are, maybe watery. That's going to be our sad, tired, our emoji, what a day when you're exhausted. Maybe you didn't get a lot of sleep the night before. Bored, you are not really interested in what we're doing, you're thinking about other things, you might be daydreaming at this point. Sick, you're not feeling well, maybe you have an upset tummy, your nose is stuffed, you have a cough, you're just not really feeling it. And then moving slowly, it's just the day's kind of dragging on and you're having a hard time staying motivated. So these are going to be our emotions that we see in the blue zone. Next, we have our green zone, and our green zone is our ideal zone. So this is the zone we want to be in. So with our green zone, we are happy, we're calm, we're feeling okay, we're focused, and we're ready to learn. So the green zone is the ideal zone where you want to be every day, ideally, but we know that doesn't always happen. So with our green zone, again, we see happy, and so you would see someone maybe with a smile on their face. And just because they don't have a big old grin on their face, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not happy or that they're not in their green zone. They're calm, right? They're kind of zen, feeling okay, you're good, you're feeling all right, you're focused. So, a scholar, you're paying attention to your work, and then you're also ready to learn. So, you have a quiet hand, you're eager to learn, you want to be there. You want to be here at school or be there wherever it is that you may be. Next, we have our yellow zone. And our yellow zone is kind of where we know that we need to kind of slow down a little bit. And so, our yellow zone, we might see emotions like frustration, you're worried, you're feeling a little silly, you're wiggly, you're having a hard time just sitting and focusing, you're excited, and there might be a loss of some control. And so what that would look like, frustration, you might look a little irritated, your body might feel a little tense, you are just kind of irritable, you might feel like you want to be a little sassy. Worried, maybe you have a test and you're a little nervous. Maybe I know some of us kind of felt in our yellow zone that first day of school. We were worried, we were nervous, we weren't sure what we were going to get ourselves into. Silly, wiggly, you're having a hard time kind of focusing, you're laughing, you're having a good time. Excited, you're really excited, whether it's you're excited to be at school or excited to go somewhere, see somebody, you're feeling excited. And then also loss of control. So maybe you're just feeling like very frustrated and you kind of act out. And so maybe mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, cousin, somebody asks you to do something and you kind of snap at them and you're like, no, this would be an example of loss of some control. All right, and then lastly, we have our red zone, and our red zone is going to be kind of this the zone where we know we need to stop. And we'll talk more about strategies for the zones tomorrow, but for today's lesson, we're just going to focus on the emotions. And so in the red zone, we will see somebody being mad, angry, maybe you're terrified, really, really, really scared, yelling, hitting. So at this point now you're raising your voice and you're getting a little physical. Elated, you're way, 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 way super duper excited. And then out of control. So you just completely lost control and you're just reacting. You're not really thinking. And so we'll see examples of that: mad and angry. You're really frustrated. You're, like the Bitmoji, she's kicking. She's like really, really angry. You can see her fists are clenched. She's not very happy. Terrified. Maybe you're really, really scared. You saw something that was really upsetting and it was kind of scary. Yelling, hitting. So we have my Bitmoji. She's yelling, not very happy. Hitting, getting physical. Elated, super duper duper excited, having a hard time coming back down. And then just complete loss of control. And so again, getting really physical, which can be kind of dangerous. And then we see that, it is important that we do note that all of these emotions are okay. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be bored. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be okay. And it's okay to be focused and kind of tired and sick and all that stuff. It's okay to feel these emotions. Feeling these emotions is not a bad thing. What matters at the end of the day is what you do with those emotions. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow. But for today, again, your goals are to be able to tell me the different zone colors, tell me emotions that go under those zone colors, as well as be able to look at facial expressions and tell me which zone that fits under. And so you do have a quick check that you need to complete after this video in Google Classroom, and you are going to look at the Bitmoji pictures and tell me which zone that Bitmoji emotion is displaying, which one it would fit under. And that's going to be it for our lesson today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, D1. Thank you.